Hello fellow cine enthusiasts, my name is Christina and welcome to another Let's Get Reelz movie review. Today is Classic Movie Thursdays, my version of Throwback Thursdays. Today's Classic Movie Thursday is Stage Door from 1937 with a fantastic cast of actresses. You have Ginger Rogers, Katharine Hepburn, Gail Patrick, Eve Arden, and Lucille Ball, and Ann Miller. The story is about a group of actresses, big stretch, and they all live in this place called the Footlight Club, and they're all struggling, but they cope with not getting parts in different ways. A lot of them are really tough and hard and a little bit bitter. They like to joke around, and some of them are very mopey, and it's just funny to see how they cope with not getting a part and how they try and toughen up their skin to be used to all the rejection. There's this one girl, Kay, who is very upset that she cannot get a part because she had some success the year before and she had some reviews she had to write up and she's just not getting the part. Some of the girls who use sarcasm, their wit, and a little bit of humor and meanness to battle their blues is Jean Maitland, played by Ginger Rogers. Of course, Ginger Rogers is a tough cookie, like she usually was in her movies from the 1930s. She's absolutely hysterical. And then you have Eve Arden, who is absolutely hysterical and very monotone, but always comes out with the best stuff. And all the girls are friends with each other, and actually Katharine Hepburn's character, Terry Randall, comes in, and she is from the Midwest, and one of those typical girls who think they can try and make it. But the only thing about Terry is that she actually comes from money, so she doesn't have to struggle, and the girls kind of pick on her for that, and Ginger Rogers is just absolutely wonderful, giving her some shit about having money. And Terry actually has a picture of her real grandfather, and Jean thinks that the grandfather is Terry's sugar daddy on the side. And then there's also Mojo, who is in it, and he is the Broadway producer that everybody wants to see. Everybody wants his attention, and he actually finds Jean, and he was seeing Gail Patrick's character, and he kind of bounces around from girl to girl, and then he sees Terry, and he actually is a little bit intrigued by her because she stormed into his office to yell at him one day, and he actually gives her a part in a play that Kay had really, really wanted. Stage Door is really good because it's got that great comedy, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere it almost has this really heavy drama to it, and it's really sad. But it's just all around a good movie. Stage Door, like I said, has an excellent cast. You really can't beat it. You have a lot of them, like Lucille Ball and Ann Miller, who were very young and starting out. And then you have Ginger Rogers. This is one of the best Ginger Rogers films. I absolutely adore her in this movie. When I think of Ginger Rogers, I think of the tough, no-nonsense cookie who is just getting out there. She is knocking people down with her sarcasm and her wit and her quickness. I mean, that woman was so quick with her lines, and she's just the perfect 1930s actress. She was great in this movie. I loved every moment she was busting Katharine Hepburn's balls, and it was just, oh god, it was fantastic. I was watching this and I was like, oh my god, I can't get over this. I loved it. Katharine Hepburn is okay. I really, I'm so on the fence with Katharine Hepburn. I think she's good. I thought she was good in Stage Door. She was, kind of snot that she usually was in her movies. But compared to Ginger Rogers' acting, and even Lucille Ball and Eve Arden, I honestly, in all sincerity, do not believe that Katharine Hepburn should be ranked in the top spot of the greatest actresses ever. She shouldn't even be in the top 5, let alone the top actress ever. That's a whole other discussion and debate for another time. But, you know, she was decent in this role. She says the calla lilies are in bloom again in this movie, and I'm sure you've heard that somewhere if you enjoy movies, or even if you don't, it's kind of like just a joke even today. If you haven't seen Stage Door yet, and you're a fan of classic movies, and especially if you're a fan of Ginger Rogers, I highly, highly suggest seeing Stage Door. It is fantastic. It's a really, really good movie. It's an interesting story to see, and it's fun to see how, you know, these women handle being rejected over and over again, and how they combat their like kind of sadness, and then they're all like sarcastic and witty and, you know, really tough as nails a little bit and have such an attitude. If you liked my review of Stage Door in any way, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below so we can further discuss this movie. If you have any classic movies or movies in general, because I enjoy reviewing any kind of movie, leave it in the comments below as well. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for future Classic Movie Thursdays and other movie reviews. And as always, keep watching movies and stay absolutely fabulous.